I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Alright, I'm pumped up both days, because honestly I've missed this series quite a bit. I guess to that answer is, the reason why you can't touch feelings is because there's just some things you can't touch in life. As for why you can't realize something until it's gone, it's because usually it's hard to get a value of something until you don't have it anymore, until you can compare it, your life towards when you have something versus when you don't have something. Whoa. I'm liking the start of opening too so far. Blue reflection ray. Honestly, the logo for this series looks kick-ass. I like how that represents Ruka perfectly, where she sees all the random strangers as silhouettes, but then she sees her girls in fully colored. I like it, that touch. Fits in with the other girls too, like Nina naturally. At least I'm assuming that's what the animators are going for when it comes to symbolic features in the opening. Oh man, here Mio looks completely corrupt. Oh! Getting to see some Nina versus Zuda action. I'm actually excited for this. Okay, I went behind the girl, tall ass girl with the blondish hair. These seem pretty interesting. Just going off of the character designs anyway. But hey, overall looks promising. I freaking love opening 2. Actually like it more than opening 1. I'm actually shocked. I like how she's being overly protected. I was kind of hoping we'd get to see a bit of a fallout after what happened, though. You know, when it comes to, like, Kadoti's emotions. Maybe we'll get flashbacks. I do like the character element from Ruka, though, where she's able to implement a joke. She wasn't able to do that early on in the series, so that's some nice character progression there. She's gonna what? Molly spray her back, yeah. She's. It's actually nice seeing girls be girls. Aww. Because Ruka wasn't like that before. Now, this is a nice, glorious metamorphosis here. Okay, at least they're acknowledging the events in episode 12 then. I was kind of wondering when they're going to get to that. And the way that bitch says it all confident too. At least here we get more of a grasp as to why Mio ended up being in an emotionally broken up state. And that also explains why she's corrupted looking in the opening too. I just wonder when she's gonna realize that I wasn't Hidori putting Mio towards pain. The thing is, though, sometimes you gotta win all your battles. Losses are natural. The only positive thing out of the negative shit that happened in episode 12 is that they got out of that situation alive. That's the only silver lining. I do like how there's at least consequences towards episode 12, towards the end of episode 12, and where everything's just instantly harder. Because at least now the stakes are rising a little bit more. I like how Ruka's still acting like a mother. Too fucking adorable. That actually would be good for them, synchronized swimming. Hey, it's actually a smart idea because they can be in sync with each other if they master synchronized swimming, if you ask me. Oh boy. I've been waiting to actually see more information on Shino. That's provided Shino didn't do anything to her own family, or if she even. Oh! That's a good point. Considering that a lot of these girls have their abilities in sad circumstances regarding her abilities, I wouldn't be surprised if her parents passed away. Who knows if Shino did something as crazy as getting rid of her own parents? You never know. Maybe they get their rings with misfortune? I mean, that's my gut feeling. She just keeps on looking. I wonder when she's gonna put that ring into use. Usually when our characters tell other characters don't push themselves too hard, that person in question pushes themselves too hard. I'm just saying. I mean, hey, a girl has to keep their secrets. Makes sense. I mean, Ruka is more organized. Oh! I actually like how you see how considerate Ruka is, too. To actually go as far as actually getting Momo's things shows you how much of a. Oh. Shows you how much she's matured. Because she's paying attention to even the minor details when it comes to social interaction now. Hmm. Well, the thing is, though, they're going to be able to match up against Mio and company, though. I mean, they're already struggling beforehand. And not just getting almost fragmented. Their only hope now is if Nino joins them. Nina. Because, all things considered, there's Shino, who's a beast. Uda's pretty strong herself. And then you've got Shino. Hmm. Oh, it looks like they might actually introduce one of the opening girls this week. Oh, never mind. I thought she was gonna actually be one of the opening girls. I mean, character design looks similar to an extent. That's quite the way to describe someone. But actually, kind of dig scenes like this because in Aruka being called Little Fawn, it's shown you that at the very least, while yes, Ruka is a lot more sociably intelligent, there are moments where it shows you that her lack of social experience is apparent by her body language sometimes. That's the type of attention to detail that I actually am digging from the episode so far. Showing you that yes, oh shit, but showing you that yes, Ruka, she's become a better person, but there is more room for growth. Ryoka, that's actually a cute name. And I guess did end up being the opening girl then. Yeah, best would be just acquaintance. Hmm. I just wonder how they're going to interfere in the narrative though, because there was a ring. Makes me wonder: are they going to be their own side, or are they going to potentially group in with Shino and company? That's the bigger question. But the thing is, though, considering everything that happened, I'm not going to blame. I mean, yes, it wasn't such a good idea for Momo to handle things the way she did. But considering it involved her best friend Mio, I could see why Momo did things recklessly in the previous arc. And plus, I'd imagine Miyako wants to stay there because it's like she probably feels like since you can't fight directly, the most you can do is just stay as emotional support so that there's someone there so that Momo can talk to when she wakes up instantly. That's also my guess as to why Miyako's doing what she's doing. With a lot of flaws, though. Exactly. I mean, no one ever said what they're going to be dealing with is ever going to be easy, though. But they'll have each other to lean on in case things go sour, though, on the positive side. Why does she have recordings of fucking Nina's voice? Okay, I mean, I always thought who that talks, but geez, that's going a bit too far. Oh, that's going a bit too farther at that point. I like how she gives like zero fucks. With, you can tell just by her expressions. How does she enjoy all this? I mean, I guess she is the maximum masochist. That's pretty much the best way of describing Oda at this point. Fuck. If I've seen enough anime, I know that rain is usually a bad thing, especially if it's a magical girl anime. I know from experience. I know from experience. Rain and magical girl animes. Woo boy. And that means someone's gonna get their head lopped off, or get them completely eviscerated, or someone's gonna get mind fucked. One of those two things. Now, if they were a happy Maho Shoujo anime, I'd be like, alright, nothing majorly bad's gonna happen. But they seem one of those happy Maho Shoujo anime. It's one of the dark magical anime. Hopefully some positive news. I'm assuming I was awake. Ah, I thought Mom was awake. Fuck. I mean, I guess I should have known it was gonna be bad news. It'd have been too soon for Momo to be awake. I gotta admit, even though yes, the transformation sequences are a simple comparison to some of the stuff you get in currently airing Metro animes like Tropical World Pretty Cure or Miyuka Dreamy, they get the job done regardless. Oh, and then Sympathy also had some pretty extravagant transformations. Still look good. I like it because it's quick and to the point. Sort of like the Madoka class transformations, where you just have pretty visuals for a few seconds to demonstrate the transformation. Okay, this feels like a trap just to split up Hiyori from Ruka. So that they can't resonate. Yeah, I had a fucking feeling. I gotta admit, the plan is smart. Take advantage of the fact that there's a lot of people that need help. That is actually pretty damn genius. That's quite the way of atoning for something, though. Making your sister go through utter distress, yeah, that is an apt no, but I'm not gonna blame Mio though. I mean, considering what Shino did to her, Mio's just not gonna be completely right in the head. Ruga, I hope she shows up at any time now. I don't even think Kirodi has any ability to deal with that monstrosity of power. No, I am surprised she was even able to lift up to sort of block the chain attack. My goodness, Uda would be like the type to watch like a school bus of children explode, and she'd probably be licking her lips. She'd be the type to see the world burn. and she'd probably enjoy it. I mean, at this rate, she might actually have to pull the. Yo, animation's actually gone really high quality this episode. Because you can see all the details. Whenever they dodge, you see hair movement. The beams look great. When the... Yo! Nina! I was expecting her to be helping out the heroes after seeing opening 2, but I wasn't expecting her to be helping out with this soon. But hey, that's a nice character development, though. Although I don't know why she would be covering up her appearance at this point, though she might as well. Wait, so Mio still got enough confidence to be able to take on the 3 freaking reflectors. That is some audacity. Yeah. Oh, how the... Okay, how strong is she to the point that she was able to actually block an attack that was coordinated by both Hirori? Wait, this was just her testing out her powers? That didn't even freaking seem like it. It felt like she was going full force. I was about to say maybe they could have an attack from behind, but then it would have probably blocked the attack, so it wouldn't have been ineffective. But damn, that fight was fucking good, though. They probably figured out, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I mean, just the hair. Damn it! I wanted to see what's gonna happen next. Oh, fuck. That was so good, though. Alright, I was actually gonna give this a pretty damn high score, but I'm just gonna give it a higher one. Normally, episodes like this, I'll give them an 8.5 out of 10, but the opening was fucking badass, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Because why not? It's really rare to see opening 2s be better than opening 1s, but this series somehow did it. I gotta admit, the 80s pretty kick-ass, too. Definitely give me a lot of the Yuri vibes, which, you know what? I don't mind that one bit. But no, all jokes aside, it's got a lot of good animation. It's at least better animated than most of the EDs I'm seeing this season. Because I'm currently reacting to all the non-sequel and non-spin-offs, so that includes a fuckload of EDs I'm watching. You know, whenever the full version of the opens and EDs for this season come out, I'm definitely going to listen to them. They're fucking good. Jeez, how many animes is JC Staff doing this season? They're doing Milk Dream Mix. They're doing this series. They're doing Eden Zero. Holy fuck. Okay, so pretty much looks like Utsu's going crazy again. Hey, I'm excited for that. But jeez, I feel like I see JC Staff do like 10% of the anime this season, like no joke. But not that I mind this season. JC Staff looks like they actually give a shit about the anime they're doing. Because there are some seasons where you can tell JC Staff is phoning it in, but there are other seasons where you can tell they give a shit. And this is definitely one of the seasons they give a shit. Because as much as I give Muka Dreamy Mix crap, it does have good visuals. Just the writing in that series that's fucking awful. Eden Zero is still nice though. Now, as for why I think the episode design it's unworthy, a lot of reasons. You get plot progression. You get the aftermath of the events of episode 12, how there's more girls in distress. So I do like that. It gives more urgency to the plot. And I love how they introduced new character like Ryako, because now it's going to be interesting how she's going to factor into the series, because she's in the new opening and the ED. So this episode did a lot introducing a lot of new characters. And not just that, you had a demonstration of Mio's new abilities, and you had a lot of character development for Ruka, because she actually jokes around with Iori now by spraying her with water, pretty much acting like a mother in some instances, like when she's trying to nudge her girl to hurry up and making a choice, and things of that nature. So that's why I loved the character development this week. Hell, you even see a lot of character development for Nina now. She's actually much more independent minded, considering that now you see her actually fight up against Mio. So the episode didn't waste time. There was a lot of change, and I even love how you can see Miyako trying to be useful by doing every little bit she can by staying with Momo. And that's what I love about this episode. You always see everyone in the series try to do something. They don't have any characters in the series stay absolutely worthless. That's why I absolutely adored the script for the episode. Aside from the script, and the animation quality was great. You can definitely tell the animators tried harder than usual, because sometimes the fight choreography in this series is lacking, save for a few exceptions. Could also be because Momo's in the episode, and we all the animators love Momo. I mean Mio, what the fuck? I don't know why I said Momo. I meant to say Mio. Sorry, I'm working off 4 hours of sleep and then 10 hours and a half of overtime work. But that's also something I really appreciate, because from the hair movement towards the energy beam collision where the beam just dissipated, like everything looked gorgeous in this episode. So I gotta, well, at least when it came to the action. There were a few talking sequences where it didn't look super pretty, but hey, at least the action set pieces look as good as they needed to be. Vocal performances were great. Gotta give a shout out to Ruka's voice actress, because she definitely has a much more balanced tone. Now that she's sounds a lot more happier, we can see a bit more of her vocal range. So that's why I thought the episode was absolutely amazing. And the music was freaking good. That's why I thought the episode was 9 out of 10 worthy. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about either the episode or my reaction in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, or subscribe, and I will see y'all later if you come back for more, because hell yeah, I'm definitely reacting to episode 14. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my vid, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye bye.